Imagine spending your entire life feeling powerless, only to uncover a hidden strength that can defy the forces trying to control you. This is what an ancient text reveals about Adam, the first human. Adam wasn't simply a figure molded from clay as traditional stories suggest. He was a powerful being, so powerful that even God felt threatened. This revelation opens the door to one of the most remarkable stories ever told, a story with the potential to transform everything you thought you knew about the Bible, creation, and even yourself. An old, nearly forgotten book on the origin of the world offers a creation story that most people have never heard. This book was deemed dangerous and ultimately forbidden by mainstream religious authorities of the time. Written around the 2nd century AD, this text presents an alternate view that challenged the accepted beliefs, which is precisely why it was suppressed. The Gnostics, an early Christian group, held a belief radically different from that of traditional Christianity. The God portrayed in the Bible, often seen as all-powerful and benevolent, was not the true God. They called this figure Yaldabaoth, a lesser, flawed being. Rather than a loving creator, they saw Yaldabaoth as a deceptive force, deliberately keeping humanity in darkness by hiding the truth. In the Gnostics' view, humans originated from a much higher divine realm, a place of pure light and wisdom, and Yaldabaoth was fearful of humanity discovering its true potential. In the Gnostic perspective, Adam was far more than a simple mortal. According to On the Origin of the World, Adam's true self, his spiritual essence, was immensely powerful, even more so than Yaldabaoth and his Archons, angelic beings or minions. Sensing this potential, they confined Adam within a physical body, a prison designed to obscure his divine origins. This physical form convinced Adam he was only flesh and bone, concealing his spiritual strength and divine nature. These ideas weren't mere stories, but a direct challenge to early Christian teachings that demanded unquestioning worship and obedience. The Gnostic texts were seen as rebellious, dangerous, and ultimately heretical, which is why they were banned, buried, and forgotten for centuries. Rediscovered in a cave in Nag Hammadi, Egypt in 1945, these writings reintroduced the world to a perspective long suppressed. The Gnostics proposed a profound shift in understanding, suggesting that perhaps humanity's traditional concepts of God and creation might not fully capture the truth. Could it be that we, as humans, are more powerful and capable than we've been led to believe? The Gnostic approach was more than just a spiritual disagreement. It was a full-fledged rebellion against the structures of control that governed early religious thought. As the Church gained influence, it sought to suppress ideas like these, which could undermine its authority and power. In response, the Gnostics became outcasts, hiding their knowledge from the masses. In a world where life's complexities and challenges often feel insurmountable, this understanding can provide clarity, hope, and peace. Banned Secrets, the lost knowledge of Jesus, explores the hidden teachings of Jesus and provides a roadmap to inner clarity. If you're searching for a renewed sense of hope and purpose, this ebook could be the support you need today. It's available as a gift in the first comment below. To the Gnostics, understanding who we are was the path to true freedom. Humanity, in their view, was not meant to be trapped in a world of confusion and suffering, but to recognize a spark of the divine within each person. This spark connects us to a realm of light, wisdom, and higher knowledge. They taught that the material world is controlled by forces that seek to obscure this truth, trapping us in our physical bodies to prevent us from realizing our potential. According to Gnostic thought, this pursuit of enlightenment would eventually allow humanity to escape the control of Yaldabaoth and the Archons. By gaining spiritual knowledge, or Gnosis, the root of the term Gnosticism, we could transcend this physical realm and return to our divine origin. The tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden serves as a symbol of this wisdom. Upon eating from it, Adam and Eve's eyes were opened to their true nature. They were no longer mere beings, but something far greater. They began to see the reality of their existence. The rulers of the physical world, Yaldabaoth and his Archons fought against this awakening. They wanted humanity to remain unaware of its own power, fearful that if we understood our true essence, we could rise above and break free from their grip. That's why, according to these texts, they kept Adam and Eve away from the tree of knowledge. They didn't want anyone to attain enlightenment. This Gnostic view teaches that our purpose extends beyond survival and navigating the material world. We are divine beings with the capacity for vast wisdom and spiritual strength. Once we realize this, our journey toward awakening and Gnosis begins. However, the world we live in is full of distractions, drawing our attention away from inner wisdom and towards material concerns, fears, and doubts. The Gnostics believed that enlightenment required a conscious effort to seek truth, even when the external world seems determined to mislead us. When the Gnostics described this divine spark, they were referencing a fragment of the divine realm residing within each of us. Imagine it as a small, hidden flame of power and knowledge that's obscured by the physical distractions around us. For most people, this spark goes unnoticed, buried under layers of daily concerns and beliefs shaped by the physical world. The Gnostics argued that our world is structured to obscure our spiritual potential, with rulers who reinforce this ignorance. These beings constructed the physical world and its daily reality as a trap, diverting our attention from the truth about our nature. It's like a labyrinth, designed to mislead us, clouding our understanding of who we really are. But Gnosis, or spiritual knowledge, goes beyond everyday facts. It's a profound understanding of the universe and oneself. This insight reveals that we are not merely physical beings but carry something far more divine. In this worldview, the Archons are like spiritual jailers, not physical entities, but forces that cloud judgment, instill false beliefs, and prevent us from seeing the truth. The Gnostics attributed doubt, materialism, and confusion to these Archons, as they prevent people from recognizing their full potential. If this exploration of hidden knowledge and inner power resonates with you, consider supporting our work by hitting the Super Thanks button. Your support enables us to continue creating content that challenges mainstream ideas, ignites curiosity, and uncovers fascinating insights. Once you understand that the divine spark resides within you, and that the physical world is a distraction from this truth, you're ready to begin a journey toward enlightenment. Gaining Gnosis is like lifting a veil that has obscured your vision all your life, unveiling a new perspective where you see your true strength and potential. This knowledge doesn't just offer an alternative view of life, but invites a complete transformation. With each step, you're leaving behind the conventional limits imposed on you and stepping into a profound awareness of yourself and the universe. In Gnosticism, enlightenment isn't a quick fix or an abstract concept. It's a journey, often challenging but ultimately freeing. The Archons, those cosmic forces or spiritual overseers, work to keep humans in a state of ignorance, feeding doubts, insecurities, and an over-reliance on the material. They weave a web of distractions that prevent most people from ever realizing their higher purpose, trapping them in cycles of fear, guilt, and dependency on the physical world. The Gnostic journey is about breaking these chains, not by escaping the physical world, but by seeing through its illusion, understanding it for what it truly is, and reconnecting with the divine within. This pursuit of Gnosis is the very essence of self-discovery, requiring not just knowledge but deep inner transformation. True enlightenment demands self-awareness, introspection, and the courage to confront your limitations. It means questioning beliefs that were ingrained from birth, unearthing truths that may be difficult to accept, and developing a profound understanding of one's place in the cosmic order. As this awareness grows, you may find the material concerns that once dominated your life, wealth, status, physical appearances, hold far less power over you. Instead, your values shift, and you become more attuned to the eternal aspects of your being. This journey of Gnosis can be likened to a pilgrimage within. In ancient Gnostic teachings, this path isn't linear but multidimensional, involving layers of understanding and insights into oneself and the universe. It's a journey marked by both revelations and tests, where one's dedication is measured by how deeply they are willing to go. This doesn't mean rejecting the physical world. Instead, it's about recognizing its transient nature, while tapping into the eternal spark within. Over time, the layers of illusion dissolve, and you see the world with a new clarity, understanding it as a reflection of a higher spiritual realm. According to the Gnostics, this transformation has far-reaching implications. When an individual awakens to their divine nature, it isn't just a personal experience. It has a ripple effect, subtly influencing the collective consciousness. Every enlightened soul becomes a beacon, challenging the forces of ignorance and contributing to the greater awakening of humanity. In this sense, the journey toward enlightenment is as much a path of service as it is one of self-realization. By embracing this divine spark, you're not only freeing yourself from the Archons' control, but also helping to create a world where others may awaken to their own truth. Ultimately, Gnosis leads to liberation, but not in the sense of physical escape. It's a release from the illusions that confine you, empowering you to live in alignment with your true nature. This state of awareness allows you to see beyond the confines of this world and to participate consciously in the divine. Rather than living in constant reaction to the external, you become an active creator, aligned with the cosmic order and free to explore the depths of your own spiritual potential. Enlightenment, in Gnosticism, is not a distant goal but an ever-evolving state of being, one that brings profound peace, resilience, and purpose. So, if you feel drawn to explore these ideas, let this path serve as a guide. The journey to Gnosis is a deeply personal one, but it's also a step toward reconnecting with the universal truth that lies within us all. The divine spark within you isn't merely a concept. It's a call to live authentically, to seek wisdom, and to transcend the barriers of ignorance and material concerns. As you move forward on this path, may each moment bring you closer to that inner light and guide you toward a life of spiritual clarity, freedom, and purpose. This path is not without challenges, as the Archons, those forces of distraction and ignorance, will continue to impose obstacles. But with each insight, each revelation, you become more resilient, capable of seeing through their deceptions. In embracing Gnosis, you are embarking on a journey beyond limitations, awakening not just to knowledge, but to a profound experience of the divine. With time and dedication, the enlightenment you seek becomes less of an external pursuit and more of an internal unveiling, revealing the vastness of your spiritual identity. Embrace this journey, and remember, within you lies the wisdom and strength to rise beyond any illusion the world presents. The power to awaken, to realize your divine potential, has been within you all along.